This ski trip started like a lot of them, with some snow, a delightful mountain range, and a couple of friends to enjoy the adventure with. I won't tell you where we went to protect our sources. It was late April of a mild winter, which in the Big Hole meant the power was out the day we left from heavy snowfall. We ordered eggs and bacon at the Hot Springs Lodge, cooked on gas of course, and ate in front of the giant old fireplace. Don't Yankee me janky.
She left me.
On the second day, the sun came out, and the world was full of glory.
Thought this was supposed to be easy.
In a way, everything was right in the world, but I still wondered, what is it we are searching for out here? Are we searching for the perfect powder run on a bluebird day? Well, sure, that's part of it, hopefully.
Oh man is right. A lot of exposure, but that was fantastic.
Maybe we are searching for primitive joys in the world, like a warm fire.
But I never made the show. On it anyway.
Yeah.
Possibly, we want to see some wildlife, to remind us that there are still places in the world that aren't destroyed. We could just be looking to cover some ground and feel like we've explored a bit. There is a distinct possibility we're just looking for another chance to give our friends a hard time. Oh.
That's it.
Oh.
That's the way.
You got it. That right hand is solid. We could be searching for that elusive moment when time feels like it stands still. It might be we want to feel what it's like to fly, just for a moment. It took us a while to stumble on what we were searching for on this trip, tucked in a refuge of whitebark pine in a forgotten corner of this mountain range. It was one of the most fantastic trees we had ever seen, the kind of tree that has stature, personality, and a humbling presence. Hundreds, if not 1,000 years old, it occurred to me how much it had lived through. This tree knew the continent in its most primal state, before Columbus, pilgrims, guns, or Thanksgiving. This tree had shivered through the cold centuries of the Little Ice Age. It had watched in amusement as Lewis, Clark, Sacagawea, and crew had stumbled around looking for the right descent route from the Divide. It had stood silent witness to the bloody massacre of Chief Joseph's families. This tree had been blanketed by the Dust Bowl and tasted the fallout from our atomic weapons. And it most certainly was wondering, what's with all the warm days recently? It's good to know there are things so much larger than your own life. That's what I was reminded of on this trip to the mountains.